Hi guys, I know it's not Friday or Saturday, but I wanted to bring you something super special and near and dear to my heart today. It's Barbara Bixby. No. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why this show is happening, it's not really a show, it's something that I wanted to share with you. Some stories about Barbara and of course her pieces. So her health isn't well, and so she's pretty sick, and I speak to her a lot. She's a very good friend of mine, and you know, we were talking and she said what brings her joy, energy, positiveness is sharing her pieces. You know, when we think about Barbara Bixby, and I'll get to the show, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about her on a personal level. She's such an amazing person. I really had to beg to do this, and I said, come on, Barbara, just let me show them some of your new designs as she works on them, and they make her feel great to do. And she finally said yes, but it was like pulling teeth because she doesn't believe in taking advantage of people or using people. She's such a giving person. And so I try to explain to her that I absolutely love sharing her pieces. And I don't know, it's just something that she holds back doing. She did want me to send along all of her best thoughts and vibes going out to all the people in Florida and up and down the coast that may have been affected by the hurricane. But I tell you, when we talk about Barbara Bixby designs, I fell in love with her way before I got to work at QVC. And I'll be honest with you, the first couple shows that I did with her, I had to hold back and be very careful because I was so enamored / stalker / admirer of her pieces that it was so hard to just sit beside her and do my job, because she is, and I've never made this a secret, my all-time favorite designer. And the reasons why is she is truly a Picasso, a Rembrandt, and a Da Vinci, all wrapped in one. And you might say, well, how is that? I mean, she's definitely a Renaissance artist. With the Picasso, the colors that she uses in gemstones are so unexpected, and yet they swirl together so beautifully. When I talk about her being a Da Vinci, all of her pieces have this hidden message to them. Some of them give you a giggle, some of them make you ponder, but there's always a story, there's a message. When I talk about her being a Rembrandt, all of her pieces come alive on that canvas, and in this case, her canvas is going to be metals and gemstones. You know, it's funny, she tells the story of when she started at the Art Institute. The professor never showed up, and it was for sculpting, I don't know, like huge sculptures. And so she was waiting outside the class for him to show up, which he never did. And the professor from across the hall said, come to my class, I do jewelry. And she's like, okay. And so the story starts there. When I first met her, I walked in her green room, and I gotta tell you, her husband Frank was sitting in a chair, and he had on cowboy boots and a guitar. He had clothes on too, but not in my mind. So I had to look away very quickly. He's an amazing person, amazing musician. And as I go through these stories that I'm about to talk to you about today and show you the pieces that inspired them, you'll know that both Barbara and her husband Frank know so many amazing people, but they never name drop. It's hysterical how I've got to kind of pull it out of Barbara. She'll say, yeah, we lived with a friend of mine for a couple of years. And I said, who's the friend? And she goes, well, just a friend. I'm like, who's the friend? And she'll say, it was, you know, George Harrison. And I'm like, you mean John, Paul, George, and Ringo, George Harrison? She's like, yeah, like George Harrison of the Beatles. I almost died. But there's so many stories, and today we're going to be featuring a piece that her and someone that you all know very well. And again, she hates to name drop because she always says, these people are friends, they're good people. We only interacted with very good-hearted people, not just a celebrity because they were a celebrity. All right, let's get started. Blah, 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 I go on and on. I want to start with the skulls, because a lot of this show has to do with the skull. And I remember when Barbara and I did our first show with a skull on QVC, I said to her prior, I'm like, I'm a little bit afraid of skulls. They freak me out. And basically, we've been brainwashed because the skull represents housing the mind. And what houses in the mind is the soul. And it is eternal. So when you see the skull, you should see the mind, the soul, knowledge, wisdom, mindfulness. And that is truly what the skull represents and is eternal. It never dies. So when she told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so incredible. And I love that. So let's start with, actually, let me talk about the person. Oh my God. Well, we'll start with the first piece. And then I'll talk about what inspired the line because I've been doing so much talking. Okay, I'm going to put my glasses on because I want to make sure that I quote Barbara correctly. And we're going to start with the slightly wicked. Oh, I got swatches, girls. The slightly wicked queen ring. They're on advanced orders. The delivery time is between 12 and 14 weeks because each piece is specially made to you. They're $375, but you are looking at about 1 inch in length and 2/3 of an inch in width. It's sterling silver and solid 18 karat yellow gold. Let me show this to you up close so you can see how beautiful she is. And obviously she's crowned. It's from the Roses Never Die collection. And the crown is just glowing in pink garnets. Upside down black spinel and then 18 karat yellow gold flower on the forehead with a diamond in the center. The sides you'll see resemble the thorns of possibly what would be on a rose. Oh, hold on. There we go. Look at the chiseledness. Look at the finishing of that sterling silver, all solid. And then inside the crown, she puddles, just fills the inside of the crown, the mind, with black spinel that sparkle and move. And you'll see on the back there, you can also see the back of those gleaming pink garnets. She's beautiful. And I tell you, when you think about what the meaning is of knowledge, wisdom, truly having mindfulness, the soul, something that never dies, this tells you to never give in, never give up, search out truth, search out wisdom, share it. Now, I'll tell you where it comes from, the collection, and I have to read it because I don't want to get it wrong. But this is Barbara speaking at this point. She says, I'm very, very excited to present these new pieces to you and to share what inspired me to design it. She said, my slightly wicked pendant, which is coming up, conjured up my love of skulls, fairy tales, whimsy, loved ones, and wanting to have some real fun after what has been a strange and trying last couple of years for all of us. The idea came from a personal and rather inside story, and she doesn't usually share things like that, but she did for us today. She said, my beautiful stepdaughter affectionately calls me WSM, which is Wicked Stepmother. And I call her WSD, Wicked Stepdaughter. And what she talks about next is coming that from a very young age, she loved fashion and music. And one event that she can remember most clearly is going to see Twiggy at the Nassau Coliseum when she was around 12 years old. She came home, and that day, the experience reinforced her love of this beautiful, quirky, and very cool young model. She found out several years later that her husband, Frank, was a close friend of Twiggy's, and he had actually written a couple of songs for some of her recordings. Twiggy invited them to come see her in a play performing in New York City, and she said, we jumped at the chance. After the play, they had dinner, and Twiggy's daughter, Carly, and their daughter, Gailey, joined them. Carly mentioned, the families were talking, and Carly mentioned that Twiggy's stepchildren called her wicked stepmother, a title that I since share. She says, back to the piece. Wicked Queen was a real labor of love, and I want to thank the model makers, jewelers, and setters that meticulously interpreted my drawings flawlessly. Her headscarf is set with upside-down black spinel to bring protection and grounding. Her crown is set with marquee pink garnets, my favorite gemstone of love. The roses under her chin, we'll get to that, are carved from citrine, and the leaves are paved with pink garnets. The 18-karat yellow gold signature flower with the diamond is placed at her third eye. At the bottom of the piece is a removable, interchangeable, deep garnet drop cut and set point down, giving an elongated, graceful silhouette. It can be changed for a tassel, which I'll share with you in a little bit, or whatever inspires you. So I wanted to share what she said word for word. And as we go through the pieces, I wanted you to know that although they are all on advanced orders, that doesn't mean that they are available forever. It means that once all of the material, the gemstones, the work of labor is spoken for, that's it. You know, the order is over. She's taking the advanced orders till I think Monday at midnight. The way to order is to go on her website, barbarabixby.com, and you'll go under the roses collection or search her rings, her tassels, her necklaces, and you'll find them all there. Also, if you're not going to order, I would so love you to go to her Facebook page, which is Barbara Bixby Designs on Facebook, and like and follow her, because that would really boost her up and cheer her up. And that's what we want to do. Just give her as much energy and positiveness. Okay, let's do the necklace that we just talked about. Here it is around my neck. And it is stunning. It is, like I said, the Picasso, the Rembrandt, the Da Vinci. This is the pendant, and this is on advanced orders. And I'll share with you up close what this looks like, and it is breathtaking. This is what makes Barbara so special, so unique. She never copies anyone else. Everything that she does is of her own doing. That's the back. Let me show you the front of the piece. But there it is. That is the beautiful pink garnets on top of the crown, the black spinel that hollows out the headband. There's a lot of 18-karat yellow gold on this, and you'll see it around the face, around the skull. She'll drop down. This is the drop that we were talking about. But before you get there, these are all citrines that are carved into roses, and there's a trinity of them that just bibs the bottom of the jawline. From there, you have an opener. This is one of her signature openings here. I'll open it for you, but this comes with it along with the drop of that beautiful glow of that garnet, and then marcasites around the headstone of it. It's just unbelievable. I mean, who does this? So I'll take that off. These are easy to use. Open and close. There's the drop taken off. These are the charm open enclosers that you can see here, that you can purchase additional on the website, or you can use ones that are already on the piece. So when I took that off, I'm able to add one of her tassels that come on. And let me just do that for you. And this is what I love about her pieces, is they're so interchangeable. There's something that you can create as well, and you become the creator of these pieces. Let me try to do this on camera so you can see what I'm doing. But it's so pretty. So now I've taken off the garnet and I've added, look at that, the citrine tassel. And you see that, and you put that on a choker, on a black leather cord, and it is magnificent. Just behold that again. Look at that artistry. This is what she is known for, really sculpting. And her canvas is gemstones and sterling silver and 18 karat gold. No one does this. This is a patented clasp opening and closure that is all just Barbara, but the stones are magnificent, and she only brings the best of the best that is out there. These are the pieces that take your breath away, and I have made it no secret that she is, of course, my most favorite designer. And it is because around every corner of her jewelry, there is a mystery. There is a beauty. There is something that just elates the heart and the mind. So these are on, I didn't even tell you because it gets so taken away. So I'll bring her back up here so you can see that she comes in at 2 3/4 inches long and 1 1/4 inch wide. She has advanced orders. The price is $9.50. Hold on. I will tell you this, all of the pieces that I'm going to show you are solid cast pieces. This is real jewelry. These are museum quality. These are pieces that you purchase and you go, I will have this for a lifetime because it is that beautiful. And these are heirloom pieces. Yes, there's pieces in our jewelry box that we wear and we, say hoo-ha over it. And then there are pieces in our jewelry box that we go, I'm going to have this forever. Let me slip into this. Oh, I forgot my mirror. I knew I forgot something. But I'll show you how easy, I guess, this is to slip into it. Barbara, forgive me because I know I'm not going to get the flower in right. And I always do it wrong. Actually, there's no wrong way or right way. So let me slip into our next item. This is the Wicked Queen Click Charm. It's $280. And this is it here. I have it with the amethyst or garnet necklace, which, let me make sure. Yeah, the garnet necklace that I'll be presenting in just a little bit. But this is the Wicked Queen Click Charm. Let me open it up so you can see what I've done with it. I'm gonna grab my mirror. Oh my gosh. I can't do this without looking. There we go. It's pretty good. I can do it without looking. Do you hear the dogs barking? So this is the charm. And you see, I have one of the flower click charms that we built a bracelet with, and I have one of the tassels on with it. But let me show you just the charm. And she opens up. Hang on. Oh my goodness. This is so put together so well. Okay, there we go. So she opens up like this, and I just take off the other things that I had added on, and I will take her off of the necklace as well. Let me do that. Hang on. These are so good. Oh, when I start whispering, you know I'm getting serious. Okay, this is the charm. Let me grab one of these, click it on. There. So this is the charm, and I have her opened, and it is the exact same as the larger pendant and the ring. So I love it all together. But this is the charm itself. It's called the Wicked Queen Click Charm. It's $280. It's sterling silver. Let me get her in here good. It's sterling silver and 18 karat yellow gold. It's a click charm, and it's under the Roses Never Die collection. It has, again, the glowing crown in pink garnets, upside down black spinel, 18 karat yellow gold on the forehead, and then the diamond right in the center. So you can add items to it, charms to it, click it closed, and it becomes part of a necklace. This also opens at the top, and you can, again, use it on other pieces. But she's just, again, beautiful, mesmerizing. As you look across the back of it, fully finished, she's very three-dimensional. The crown goes all the way around. The pink beautiful pink garnets are glowing and lovely. She's very, very picky about her gemstones. Again, housing the mind, the soul, knowledge, wisdom, and something that never dies and never finishes, and that's the skull. And there's so much more behind the skull as well, but that is the Wicked Queen click charm. Remember, advanced orders on these. All right, I do want to go to the garnet necklace that I had her on. These are a limited quantity. These are 2 to 4 weeks on the, whoops, I dropped something. There we go. 2 to 4 weeks to make these. They're advanced orders. They'll come in a 16-inch, an 18-inch, or a 20-inch. The 16-inch is $285. The 18-inch is, oh, I don't have the price for that one. Okay. But what you're looking at, it's from the Signature Collection. And what you're looking at is sterling silver and 18 karat yellow gold with diamonds and the Mozambique garnets. The necklace itself is beautifully beaded, and it is from the Signature Collection. And these are 8.5 millimeter to 5 millimeter faceted Mozambique garnet beads. 18 karat yellow gold on the end caps, and then diamond centers on those. And this is just one of those pieces. Now, I will tell you, you do have to get the click charm to close it unless you have one. But these are sold separately on the website too, and these are the closures to it. Or, of course, you can use one of the pieces that we just showed. So it's very, very interchangeable. And I'm just going to kind of put that together real quick. So, oopsies. I'm messing up Barbara's stuff. Okay, let me show you this way. This way. Hang on. I need my mirror. I think I have the 16-inch on, and I could really have used the longer length, but I'm going to try to make this work for you. I'm just going to put it on this way. Okay, so here it is. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. So then I could always add yet something else. Let's say I want to do a tassel on there too. And hold on. Okay, I'm getting my mirror. I can't take any. Oh, I can't because I'm tethered. I'm tethered to my mic. All right, well, let me just kind of show you this way where I could add a tassel if I wanted to, or a click charm and a tassel. So you get the idea with these pieces. You can really add and build. You start with a basic. You start with something that is, something that, you would wear, and then you add to these. Not everyone can go and pick up the whole collection at once. I know I can't, but I tell you what, when you start, and then every now and then you just kind of treat yourself to a click charm or a tassel or something else. Remember to order. You go to barbarabixby.com and you can order right there. Okay, that is the Mozambique garnet necklace. Limited quantities on this one in advanced order, and this one will deliver within 2 to 4 weeks. Available in a 16-inch, 18-inch, and a 20-inch. All right, our next piece. Well, these are so pretty. Our next piece, I'm just going to hit you with the citrine as well. So this is the citrine beaded necklace, and it is the same idea as the garnet, and except for it is now done in citrine. So you ladies out there that love your yellow golds, but aren't going to go out and get a yellow gold necklace of this width, of this thickness, you might want to think about doing it with citrine, because it's a beautiful kind of nod back to gold. And these are beautiful. There are tassel earrings. So look at this with the tassel earrings. Now the tassels, what you buy, I just hook them right onto a hoop earring that I own. And it would make a lot of sense if I showed you the tassel earring with the garnet one. Yes, I had 2 different ones on for a reason. So this tassel with the garnet necklace. Wow. That is smoking hot. I love that. So again, the citrine is available in a 16-inch, an 18-inch, and a 20-inch. And that is the citrine beaded necklace. Limited quantities and advanced orders on that. And that will ship out 2 to 4 weeks. All right, I want to go into the hematite necklace. And let me take it off first so you can see exactly what we're looking at. This is absolutely stunning. But I left the big hurrah for last. Oh my gosh, my hair. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. If you love sparkle, if you love just that dance of light and that beauty, look at those hematite beads. This is sterling silver and 18 karat gold hematite and citrine beaded necklace. It's from the Signature collection. And it is just breathtaking the way that this one has been done. You see it has, the necklace is actually 3 by 6 millimeter faceted natural hematite rondelle beads. And then she has citrine gemstone flower beads with a diamond center all around that. And then carved sterling silver and citrine pave beads and 18 karat yellow gold on the end caps. And this again too, you would need to purchase the closure, which they're very inexpensive but come in very handy. These are the closures. Or again, you can close this off with a tassel. You can close it off with one of the pendants. You can close it off with one of the gemstone clicks, and it is just gorgeous. The length on this is 26 inches, so it's fabulous this time of year when we start to get into our sweaters and the clothes that, you know, kind of get a little bit more bulky and you want your jewelry to still come forward. That's what these pieces will do. This is priced at $600, and again, it is all beautiful 18 karat gold, diamonds, silver, and hematite. I'm breaking out in a sweat. She's killing me. Okay. All right, I think we have one more item, and it is the last necklace that I'm wearing. And let me just say this about this next piece. Every bit of it is solid cast. When you say cast, that means it is all, there's no hollowness here. It is heavy. It is museum quality. It is something that will just take your breath away when you pick it up and you hold it in your hands. This is called the Skull Necklace Black Sapphire. Advanced orders on this one. Sterling silver, 18 karat rose gold. Skull and onyx link chain necklace from the Roses Never Die collection. You've got sterling silver skulls with rose gold on them. Solid rose gold. You have black sapphire centers and specially cut faceted black onyx beads. Detailed carved end caps on this. The skulls measure 3/4 of an inch by 1/3 of an inch. The necklace is 24 inches. You've got an amazing look at this. Every single part of this is cast and hand finished. And it's interesting because her skull designs, she initially just did them for her friends, which were all musicians, artists, people like the Beatles, Twiggy, these people. And then she wanted to share them with you as well. But as you look through this, let me take you through 18 karat rose gold, beautiful skulls. There you're seeing the onyx, especially faceted, her signature chain. All of this just has this beautiful rhythm of life that goes through it, and the weight and the feel of it. Can you hear it? I got a dab and drink. She's getting me all verklempt. You will need to purchase a closure for it. And that would be any closure that you would like. to put on it. I did put a large, beautiful tassel done in the garnets, which is my birthstone. And look at how gorgeous this necklace is. It just has this weight, this luxury to it. And when you feel it and when you touch it, it's like magical. Her pieces, whether you're with the Skull collection or with her pansies or her roses, never die. All of her pieces are absolutely mesmerizing. There's a joy that comes from them. There's an energy and a soul that you can feel with them. This is jewelry that, honestly, it's artwork first. And oh, by the way, you can wear it. So again, to order, you go to barbarabixby.com and please go to her, let's cheer her up. Please go to her Facebook page, Barbara Bixby Designs. Oh, sorry. Barbara Bixby Designs. Please like it, comment, wish her well. And, you know I said in the beginning that she's not doing well and that she's sick. And otherwise, she'd be here with me presenting. But I just think it's so cool that what she asked for was, Antonella, I just love sharing my pieces. And just by watching this show, just by going on her Facebook page and liking it and saying, wishing you well, Barbara, is going to fill her up. And like I said, there's no one like her. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.